Second edited version. Good day to you all. My name is William Gladys. Today's topic for you to reflect on is whether you consider that Britain's monarchy is racist or not. That is why I'm wearing this loopy headgear, not out of reverence towards an outdated institution, but scorn and abhorrence. Hopefully in the near future, garish crowns will be relegated to museums only. For the first time in its history, the people of the USA have celebrated the election of a non-white president as its head of state. Alas, for Britain, each and every one of its non-white residents is denied that civilised normality. Because we in Britain have such an outrageous lack of choice in our inequitable society, all black and Asian people are deemed worthless and ineligible for that position in our way of life. Moreover, under our present antiquated political structure, our head of state is a hereditary privileged royal. Hereditary privilege, a plague on all our houses. This means that our Saxe, Coburg, Gotha, Battenberg, Windsor dynasty and their firstborn will high-handedly assume the feudal role of head of state in perpetuity. That is morally wrong. Although the monarchy was not devised with racist intent, its structure is by default bigoted. When the Queen dies, Charles becomes king, and when he dies, William, his firstborn, becomes king and head of state. In other words, from white person to white person to white person ad infinitum. Such unashamed repression, yes, repression, is unacceptable in a 21st century Britain. Admittedly, a white royal could, in theory, marry a non-white person in the future, but that is no excuse for maintaining the institution now in its present autocratic form. Furthermore, if William was killed in a helicopter crash, Harry would automatically be pronounced king. I have discounted George and Charlotte in this particular instance because it is a long time before they reached maturity. But nevertheless, in other words, this country would be lumbered with someone who has indelicately worn a Nazi uniform, made packy jibes, and been seen over-imbibed on numerous occasions. Hence, no matter how many insults he could proclaim, we could not get rid of him. So much for hereditary privilege, a plague on all our houses. And here is the man now elected as head of state in America. Unfortunately, under the present system, this is what we would get. This one, or this one, or this one. Absurd. In the meantime, those who in Britain applaud the democratic election of a black head of state in America will, hypocritically, yes, you wait and see, continue to prop up a wholly xenophobic monarchical system which denies aspiring blacks and Asians from ever holding the prestigious office of head of state. However, those who favour a royal as our head of state could have one. There's no stopping them, as long as she or he is elected to the position for a set period and not, as at present, in perpetuity. Another example of hereditary privilege, a plague on all our houses. Moreover, our head of state need not be a politician either. This is a fear put forward by some people. There are scores of cultured and civilised people in our country who could do the job equally as well or better. with the added bonus, of course, of very much reduced financial outlay. Finally, may the day come quite soon when our head of state, like President Obama, is chosen by the people, yes, the people, and based on the quality of character and not the colour of his skin, his white royal parentage and aristocratic bloodline, not forgetting the oft-quoted and misleading lie that royals were born to rule. How absurd. Well, I, like millions of other Democrats, dispute that silliness here and now. Thank you so much. Goodbye.